Okay, I had myself muted, so whatever I just said, apparently it was not relevant. So, welcome, sparklers. It's live at 5, and I'm almost regretting that I said I would commit to doing this at 5 o'clock on Thursdays, because it's just one more thing I get to put on my calendar. But I think it's important to stay connected to the group, and I'm hoping that a few more people than the few people that have been showing up show up, and if not, then maybe I'll change my mind later on. And at this point, I'm going to make this really short and sweet. I had some gentlemen make a comment on a post that I did yesterday that the reason I changed the name from Whispers to Spark of the Falls was that the video was too long that I was explaining it, which I find it fascinating that people want to share that kind of remark when the fact of the matter is that I think there were probably over 100 comments, and I could tell that people had watched the video all the way through because they mentioned things that were at the end. So that being said, that's a really good point about when you make comments on this group. And sadly, the people that need to hear this are not the ones that are watching the videos or watching the lives, and that just is life in general. And so it will continue to be a conversation, I suspect, that will be ongoing. That there are lots and lots of people, and we hit 28,000 members this week. With that being said, I would say there's a good majority of them, well, not half, but somewhere near that figure, that have no concept about the vision for the group. And for those of you who know me, I pivot and then I pivot and then I pivot and then I pivot and I change my mind and I recreate. And so I may very well just completely change the whole dynamics of this group. And honestly, it could go away at some point because I'm going to look and see if this is live. Because the fact is that it doesn't necessarily show up um as the vision that I had intended. And there's so many people that are on the group that really don't, like I said, know what the vision is. So there's a couple of things going on in the falls this weekend. If you aren't aware of them, there's a 5K at Horseshoe Bend that has been promoted. It is going to be the event of the season, and it should be on our events list. If you're not signed up for Fun in the Falls, that's a good place to see what's going on in our community. And with the Fun in the Falls and that event, it's in support of Cal House, which I think is interesting because Cal House is also having their prohibition night on Saturday night, the same exact night. So I'm trying to figure out how to go to both because they really sort of overlap. But that is two really exciting things that are going on for the holidays. For Halloween, Morath has got the corn maze. So if you've never been out there, that's a really fun thing to do as well. And I think that it's really important that we support our community in so many different ways. Downtown is alive and kicking with all of the Halloween upcoming events, and lots of people have trunk or treats. So there's never a lack of anything to do. And as I said, if you are not getting Fun in the Falls, that might be something you want to sign up for. It shows up every Thursday at 3 o'clock, and there is a post that my assistant makes that shares that it's available. So you might want to look for that. Oh, it is Thursday. Good gravy. Look for that this week somewhere on the feed here. So anyways, that's all I really have to say for tonight. It's going to be an amazing week. It's going to be a great holiday. Anybody can send a request for this weather to cool down a bit. I would enjoy that immensely. And so, um, y'all stay happy, joyous, free, and positive. And y'all come back now. You hear? Bye bye.